Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoy. Don't ask why. Check out the channel, and we are here again. You know what time it is? It is millennial dating from the single man's perspective, and we are here getting ready to pregame for Cartagena Colombia 2021. Man, I'm doing so much stuff to find out information about this recent PCR must-have update. We're going to get into that, and then we're going to get straight into the Tinder because, Tinder is explosive with this whole PCR, lack of tourists, lack of travelers, lack of people being in the country, or whatever's happening. It's going crazy. When I show you what my Tinder looks like from Cartagena, from just swiping, it's actually Cartagena, a little bit of Barranquilla and Santa Marta, but for just swiping for 2 days. I started swiping on Monday, and explosive. But let's get into some information just to backtrack from the first just to backtrack from the last one. If everybody was here, shout out to people here already. Curl, definitely hit that thumb up on the pull up. Dog Nuts, what's going on? Collins, what's going on? Whole gang here from the last live. I appreciate you guys, man. 13 people in the room. Let's get this started. All right, so just to backtrack, we're gonna share the screen first. Let's share the screen with you guys. Just to backtrack from the last one, we were all up to date on trying to see if the PCR test was an official thing. And yes, I went to the Colombian embassy website, and it is official. Before we get to Tinder, I went to the Colombian website, and it is official. It says, "Are U.S. citizens permitted to enter?" Yes. Is a negative COVID test (PCR) required for entry? Yes. The Ministry of Health announced that it will require a negative COVID-19 test for all inbound travelers. So that whole thing where you could quarantine, done. This is directly from the Colombian embassy site. Beginning Tuesday, January 12th, travelers arriving from Colombia must present negative test results and a PCR test. Boom. All right, so for all those that don't know, I'm from North New Jersey, and you have to prove a test within 96 hours, and I'm just getting this out the way. Oh, man, that's all Tinder hitting me up right now, man. Let me put this on silent. I'm just getting this out the way so that if anybody watches this in the future, you know for a fact that, yes, as of January 12th, you will be required that. Now, to speed up a little bit, I haven't found where in New Jersey yet, but I have found where in Miami yet, because the place, you have to have it within 96 hours of your flight. So for me, I'm leaving on a Wednesday. That means I need to take the test on either a Sunday or a Monday, because 96 hours from Sunday would be Wednesday afternoon. So that's where it has to come. But let's get into the real reason why we're here. 3 minutes in, we're going back to Tinder. All right, so check this out, y'all. Listen, once again, I did this Tinder swiping. Of course, I just hit a button Monday, right? And I kid you not, I have over 100 responses. Matches. I have over 100 matches. That's how crazy it has been. So let's go through the look, and let's look into some too. I'll leave my face up there, even though you guys could probably see this on the side. And let me just browse through this stuff. Matches. 61 matches. Now, yes, a couple of them are going to be from Miami, because I am going to, where's that? Miami Beach this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to go get my place in order and just hang out and get away from this lockdown in New Jersey. But man, oh man, this has been crazy. So first, we'll go to the messages. The women that have just sent messages without me even sending the messages. Let me shout out everybody in the room first, because that's more important, actually. Hold up. All right. El Bond, what's going on, man? Bond in the building. Anna Suarez, what's going on? Where to find Afro-Latinas? Afro-Latinas on Tinder too, man. Afro-Latinas are mostly in the coastal cities like Barranquilla, Cartagena, Santa Marta, even Cali. Cali, Colombia, you know, it's Afro Latinas in there too, but yeah, coastal cities mostly. Oh, always on time, Squeezy. Always on time, man. Travel Shortcuts in the building. You already know what I'm going to say, fellas. Make sure, ladies too, make sure y'all subscribe to Travel Shortcuts. He got some good info. He drop videos almost every day now. But Wanda, what's going on? Oh, I missed somebody. Kels, what's going on, Kels? GC in the building. Oh man. Now here's the thing with the swipes. I'm gonna explain real quick. I swipe on everything because there's no reason for me like to try to pick which ones I like, because if they never hit me back, then it's a waste of time. Just swipe on everything and then I get to pick from who already likes me. Zach Wise, what's going on? Did you see that video from the actor interest getting punched by the police in Colombia? Wow. Ever had any problems with Cartagena police? No, I never had. I've only been there one time. So if I say I never had, it's probably not a big thing because I've only been there one time. Jay Brass, what's going on, man? But that is crazy. What's going on, GC? Let's see what Global Paper. You already know Brazil or die. We're gonna get into these women, man. Because man, if you're going to Colombia during this time, or at least Cartagena or Barranquilla or Santa Marta during this time, and you're cool with taking the PCR test, or you're going to take it anyway, you are going to have an abundance of females chasing you down. Let's see who else. I see you too, man. Will, what's going on? Mr. Chill, Chill's in the building. Okay. Pension. Okay, you already know. Do Afro-Colombian Latinos have their own club? Well, there are some clubs that more towards like Afro-Latina or Afro-Latinos rather in Cartagena. Zumbas-ish clubs and stuff like that. It's definitely a numbers game, man. I'm trying to get to everybody before I get back to the thing because I almost died. Return of the Mac Chestnut. What's going on, man? You already know, man. Manny's up, man. Me and my boys hitting up Cartagena in April. Any recommendations on places to eat? I'm gonna have to get to more places to eat in Cartagena this time around because last time I was around, I don't even recall what we ate at, to be honest with you. Mainly in the clock tower, but this time I'm gonna focus. And I know a lot of people gonna say, "Hey, you know, we want to see the clock tower," but this time I'm only going to the clock tower for delirium. That's gonna be the only time I go to the clock tower, most likely. I'm going to go to Gets Money, Matuna, and San Diego for the nightlife and show that nightlife also. Salute, bro. I'll be there in March 12th. Okay, we got to the end of that list. All right, boom. So let me while I show you guys the women in Tinder, let me explain to you guys what I'm doing. Now, because of the situation in Cartagena, where I'm going to say at least 90%, because I went through where's it at? Show me, boom. I went through all of these different Airbnbs, right? And as crazy as it sounds, a lot of these Airbnbs have so many policies against bringing women in right now because of the whole pandemic. They're saying they're trying to make, they say, okay, first they say no escorts. Okay, fine. I'll just hook up with a girl and she's not an escort. Then they say no visitors. You say, wow, that's crazy. But then some places say visitors for 24 hours. So you really got to look. I showed you guys one, but it's very hard. You have to go under rules to find that. This is most important. Even before we start talking about the women, it's most important to look at your Airbnb under your rules to make sure it either allows visitors in your room or allows them with 24-hour access. All right, now because of that, because of the 24-hour access, I'm going to be hanging out with a woman. Now, women in Colombia flake. Everyone knows this. I've met this woman last year. I'll show you her because she's a real cool woman. I don't want to show you her Instagram because everybody's going to hit her up. All right, so what I'll do is I'll show you guys on my Instagram where she's at. Because if I show you her Instagram, oh my God, she's going, I mean, it's you know, I don't want to, I mean, I don't really care. I just don't want to go that way right now. Even though his, so this is up there anyway. This is the person, you guys gonna see it anyway, but whatever. This is the person I'm going out and we're gonna hang out with, and where she's gonna show me around, Gets Money and places like that. and she's a dancer, like choreographer dancer, and Cartagena, and we're gonna link up, and she's gonna show me around the places on the first 2 days I'm there. Now, the reason why I went this route, because normally, like I said, normally I don't go that route as far as trying to link up with a woman and do that, is because of the 24-hour thing. The place I'm staying is an amazing hotel. If you haven't seen it, it's the Maurice, so you probably go back to the last episode to see it. But it's a dope place. But you have to have guests 24 hours in advance. So what I plan to do, and what you guys should do, is plan somebody for the first day, right? Plan somebody for the second day. But the first day you're there, if you're going to bring somebody in from maybe one of the clubs, make sure you get her contact information and try to bring it in the next day, because you already have somebody planned for the first day. Or they may allow you to use their name. Here's the thing. If you put somebody's name down in there, right, and it shows that you're going to bring a guest in, it's a good chance that if you slide the ID with a couple of dollars underneath it to the guard, and it's the name down already, they may say, okay, and let you up. But if you have no name on there and you're not tipping, it's up in the air. It's up in the air. But now let's get straight to this Tinder stuff, because I could not believe this. I could not believe this. Like, there's usually an abundance of women in Colombia whenever you swipe, but this was just, it's a different type of ridiculousness. Oh man, wait. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh my Jesus. No, D, come on. All right, so dang it. All right, so we're gonna skip the first one. So these are all the women that I've talked to since Monday. First of all, we got 63 matches. If you see the top right here, 63 matches, 14 messages. This one is from Miami, so I'm going to skip that one. This one is from Santa Marta. I don't know how to get what's the name on this one. She didn't have that many pictures on here, but she did have some pictures on Tinder. Where's she at? Where's the Tinder? Where's the Tinder? Right here. I don't mind giving up Tinders like this, because I don't really know I'm going to do with this one yet, because I'm a little skeptical about this one right here. But I'm going to show you her Instagram, because I'm a little skeptical about this one. Oh man, I met her in Trinidad. She real cool. Here we go. So this is one that I was a little skeptical about, because she's a little bit skinny and she got a strong face. You know what I mean? But it's something about, she's a little skinny, she got a strong face, but there's something about women with this little curly hair thing and like slim that really, like, or Latina is really tough. It's really tough. But that was that. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that one yet, because she's kind of got a strong face. All right, let's go back to Tinder. If you got any questions, let me know, fellas. 83 people in the room. I hope you hit the like button. But basically, it's been craziness after craziness, and I haven't even responded to most of these women yet. I haven't responded to most of these women. I hope you guys can. Let me make sure you guys can see, because I can't see the thing when I'm looking at you guys. All right, and it just, like, I just don't. This one is Barranquilla, but now when I go to Barranquilla, I'm actually going to be spending most of the time with my Venezuelan woman. So I'm not even looking for a woman in Barranquilla, because I'm going to be just kicking it with her, so I can do some other stuff like get my bank account and maybe look at some area for some property, just to see what it's like, even though I'm not buying for like 3 to 5 years. But like, listen, this is one right here that I was thinking about, even though she is in Soledad. I was thinking about linking up with her, but her Instagram name was wild. But she seemed energetic and stuff. It was kind of cool. And like I said, I like the women with the curly hair look. It'd be dope, man. It'd be dope. Let me see you guys saying. Let me see. Hold up. Oh wow, we got a lot of comments. Let me get to some of your comments, fellas. Oh man. Let's see. Okay, so we got a lot of people going to Cartagena. This is crazy. Zach said he'll be there March 12th. I'm hoping they change it before February, but I very much doubt it. I think that PCR test is going to be what it is. Neo said he's going to be there January 6th to 20th. Hey Neo, make sure you can, because we're going to be doing this pregame for the next 3 more weeks before I go. Make sure you can, when you land there, let us know how things are, man. Clock Tower is boring now. It's on YouTube. I showed you guys a GC. I showed them last week. This one guy, oh shucks, this one guy I showed him last week. I gotta turn this down. Hold on a second, y'all. All right, there's one guy, Cryptic or something like that. Last week he showed Cartagena and in December, and Delirium. It looked jumping. I mean, it really did look jumping. So I don't know. Depends. Would you be able to find a good hamburger and some fries, or they don't eat that? Yeah, you can find hamburger and fries all over the clock tower area. They definitely have that. That's like not like an American thing. They are getting way too strict, man. They're way too strict on guests, man. You got boogers? All right, you said no? All right. Black Ham TV, what's going on, bro? Let's see. Let's show her dance moves. Definitely, man. Let's see. Dollars with them IDs. All right. I'm going to stop at Will. Let's go to some more. I just wanted to show you guys the abundance. Look at this. We're just gonna scroll through slowly. Look at how many messages, and this is just from Monday, of women that just hit me up, and I haven't even said anything to most of them. Just look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. It's beyond crazy. Ola, Andrea, Wink. And you know, this when things are like this, the negotiation power that you have as a United States citizen going over there is strong as ever. Now, I can pick anyone I want, and I'm sure it can go anywhere. Let's see Yeni. Let's see what Yeni look like. Wow. She's a little bit older. Kind of professional. She looks professional. Very professional. I don't know, maybe. You know, the whole thing is like with the older women, you know, if an older pro is a little bit different. I liked her because she was she's Afro. Somebody was saying Afro Colombian. This is an Afro Colombian woman right here. She's a little bit older, 35, but she's attractive. And I don't know, because I don't think these women would be pros or whatnot, but let's see. Oh no, that's no 49. It's a little bit too old. I mean, for Colombia. Vivian, let's see what Vivian looks like. Double text back to back. Okay, I see you. She looks nice. 30 years old. I think a lot of them be maybe not saying the right age or saying their real age. Let's see Stephanie. She looks a little young. Oh wait, what is that on her lip? Oh, maybe it's like I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Oh no, all right, it's like a birthmark or something. Okay. Let's see, Daniela. Like I said, man, it's just an abundance of this. That's dub. Tatiana, 38. Wow, that's a lot of older ones too, man. How old is she? 25. That looks crazy. You got boogers? The tissue's in your room, isn't it? Go get the tissue in your room. All right, go into the tissue in your room. All right, let me see. Let me get back to you guys here. I got 100 people in the room. For the 100 people that just came, I'm just giving you guys the update right now. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. Hey, son, I better not come in there and get tissue not in the room, bro. I'm back. My fault, y'all. You know, you guys already know my son My son always shows up in the show. Go bedtime. Always shows up in the show. Let's get back to the group, man. Get back to the room. Let's see what he say. Dollars with the ID. Definitely. Listen, them dollars with the ID works, man. It definitely works, especially if you have a name down already. Because ultimately, the person. Here's the thing. Ultimately, the person who makes the decision whether or not you bring company in there is going to always be the guard. Now, if you don't have a name on the paper, it's going to be harder for the guard to say, okay, just bring her in, because there's no proof on the paper. But if you have a name on the paper and you slip a couple dollars on it, all the guard has to do is look and just imagine that the names are the same. You gotta be a hustler, fellas, in this time. How did I learn Spanish? I tell everybody, Rosetta Stone didn't work for me. I went to school, Spanish class didn't work for me. What worked for me was speaking to Spanish people every day and using Duolingo. Those are the two things that helped me with my Spanish. Tim Clark, what's going on? Where can I find your mixtape? Has anyone asked to sample your music on their videos? The only place I know you can find my mixtape is actually no. You can find it on DatPiff. You can find it on iTunes. It's free. Now, I mean, I have the link for my mixtape and it's from 2013. I don't even do music anymore, but it's on my About Me section on my YouTube channel. Yes, the whole curly hair, red bone, thick or skinny look is everything, man. It's everything. 30 Cartagena. Here's another. If you're looking for the Afro Latina, here's another Afro Latina woman. Actually, no, she's definitely not Afro Latina. Why is Dominican? And okay, that's dub. Let's see. And these are only the women that just sent me messages from the rip. These are not even the women that look just now. The one that was just sent me one. I don't even know what this is. All right. Let's go to the matches, though. Let's go to the matches. That's the next thing we're gonna do. No strong face. Yeah, you guys know what that strong face mean, man. Like I said, I don't want to be oh man, let me see. Nate, what's going on, man? 106 people in the room. I hope you hit the like button. He said another video. He said it in another video that he speaks it daily. Yeah, definitely. Strong face, definitely. Brooklyn, what up, GQ? Okay, Jay Ramsey, you already know. Jersey strong. We in the building. Wow, let's see. I'm gonna get to the comments and then we're gonna go back to the Tinder because I just want to show you guys, man. For those that are coming in, man, if you're willing to take the PCR test, now would be an amazing time to get to Colombia, man. Because if you're going for the women, things are gonna be far easier. You're probably not gonna have to really come out of pocket unless you really want something different. Also, if you're going for the activities, there's going to be a lot less people there, so you're going to be able to do more activities because from what I've shown you in the last live, a lot of activities are still happening. Which one look cute? Hold up. Let me see. February 11th through 9th, Medellin to Guadalupe to Cartagena to Barranquilla. Oh man, you all over the page. Paint your lifestyle. That's big moves right there. What is the site, please, brother? What site are we talking about here? The site we're on right now is Tinder, but what site are we talking about? Oh, dang. Appreciate you, Neo. Appreciate you, man. Your Venezuelan friend is fine. Thanks, man. Yeah, like I said, when it comes to dating, well, having friends overseas that you're spending consistent time with, guys have to remember this. You don't, if a woman goes a whole year, right, and you know her, and she doesn't ask you for no money, that's a good sign. If she goes 2 years without ever asking you for no money, and when I say ask you for money, you guys know what I mean. Oh, I'm sick. I need a little money to take care of my kids. Oh, my books are for school costs. If she doesn't ask you any of that, and she knows you're in the United States, you really got to start to, you don't got to. You really should start to treat her a different way. And that's what happened with my Venezuelan woman. My first year, didn't give her no money while I was there. We hooked up. We hung out. It was cool. She didn't give me no pressure. Ain't apply no pressure. Boom. The second year I seen her, if you guys seen the videos too, got in no pressure. I felt like, dang, this is dope. So I bought food for the house. I didn't use the food, so I told her to take it to her family. It was about $100 of food I bought just because I thought I was gonna have all this stuff, and I just ended up not being in the house the whole time last year. And then I say, yo, just take it to your family. And then the first woman I've ever sent money to was her. And the reason why I sent money to her because it was quarantine, and I sent her like $40 because I felt like, damn, you've helped me down this whole long time. $40 ain't gonna hurt me. Take this $40 and go get something for yourself during this quarantine. Now, when I go back, I'm gonna go meet her family. I'm going to and this is all in Barranquilla. And this is why I said when I travel, it's good to have different women sometimes. It's definitely good to have different women. But at the same token, I want at least one consistent one if I'm going to go to the same spot over and over again. Just like guys that go to the DR, they'll have like maybe one consistent girl that they go to, and then they'll bang out a whole bunch of chicks. Or guys that go to Brazil, they'll have one consistent. I feel as though that is the best way for me, at least. I don't know about for everybody else, but for me, it's best to have one consistent woman and then have fun. So that's why we're going to Cartagena first. We're going to have fun. And then I'm going to go to Barranquilla, and it's going to be more chill and laid back. Any concerns with the new POTUS shutting down airports down? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. This is Tinder. Yes, this is Tinder. This is Tinder right here. How are the hotels versus the Airbnbs? I told people in last episode, hotels have too many restrictions. When you travel, you want to be free. You want to have the availability to move around. And we're not just talking about bringing women in and out of the hotel or Airbnb. We're talking about being able to, maybe if you smoke, being able to smoke on a balcony, being able to bring and cook food. Most hotel rooms don't have kitchens. If you don't want to spend a bunch of money in the country, you might want to cook, or you might want to bring a woman who cooks for you. So there's a lot of stuff that hotels don't have. For example, when we was in Playa del Carmen, they had a rooftop pool where everyone had access, but it was more private. Like, it was private because we was on the top floor. That's not the same thing a hotel is going to give you. It's too many people. I was thinking of going to Cartagena, maybe Barranquilla, and Medellin mid-February. But you said Playa del Carmen. Hold up. But you said Playa del Carmen was the move to make last time. What do you think would be better for February? Honestly, if you're going somewhere and you want to have fun, Playa del Carmen is the best move, bro. Mexico has shown me that it is the place that's going to always be open. Now, I personally, the only reason why I'm not going back to Mexico is because I do want to go to Colombia to get this. I'm trying to go to Barranquilla once a year until I can afford to buy a place over there, for one. For two, I want to go to Cartagena and get the experience because I enjoyed myself last time, but I wasn't there for as long as I'm going this time. So yeah, for you, definitely Playa del Carmen. If you got to choose, Playa del Carmen is a definite, bro. Definite. Especially with all these different changes that's happening with all the restrictions and lockdowns all over the world. London locked down, Sweden locked down, or Poland locked down. United States is trying to do lockdowns in certain places like New York, California, and some parts of New Jersey. Like, all these lockdowns are happening again. And the one that stood the test of time, Mexico. The chicks are hungry, no tourists. Yo, listen, man. You got to know when to use stuff to your advantage, man. It's not. Hold up. There's a difference in taking advantage of people than taking advantage of a situation. Big difference. In my book, there's a big difference. You're not taking advantage of a person if you negotiate a price. That's simple negotiation, simple bartering. You are taking advantage of a situation if you know you can go somewhere and spend less money than you would anywhere else, having the exact same fun or the most fun. So what I suggest people do is, if you're okay with taking the PCR test, take advantage of that situation. Go to Colombia and have a time that you're going to remember forever. If you don't want to take that PCR test and you want to make sure you can party and have stuff, go to Mexico. I've been to both, and Mexico is the one that's been listening. Yo, that Vivian chick, you matched with her too? Oh, wait, which Vivian chick? Oh, I don't remember. All right, so we're gonna go to some of before we're gonna go to we're gonna stop right there. I'm gonna leave you highlighted Paint Your Lifestyle because I want to remember where we're stopping at. I'm going to show you guys the 63 matches, man. 63, man. This is crazy. All right, let's see her. She's 40. Cartagena. No, that's a dub. 26. Oh, that might be Miami. Anything that says 1,000 miles is Miami. Like I said, I was doing Miami searching also because I'm going to Miami this weekend. Carmen G, that is Cartagena. She's a little bit older looking. Oh no, oh duh, that's a dub. Oh no, that's a dub. Oh man. Okay, the lollipop trick, we got you. Nothing spectacular. Yeah, nothing spectacular. Let's go to the next one. Rachel. Look a little bit older. Oh, that's a dub. Okay, Michelle. Now, see, this is a picture that I would automatically from the start, I would say pro. Just looking, I would say pro. And then reading her message, she said, yes, looking for nudes or sex. This is the profile. It looks like it's that's what she says. Oh, man, this looks. See, this is one of them strong faces, but I could tell this is a woman. It's just a strong face. But I don't know, man. Nah, they go to Rose. They go to Rose. See, you almost had me. You almost had me, Michelle. You almost had me. Let's see. Pocahontas, 20 years old. Only has one picture? No. Okay, this is a different look. You know, Sinaloa. That's Mexico. Let's see. Rachel. Like I said, it's just been a lot, man. It's been a lot. We've seen that one already. We see Michelle already. Michelle, that's a good first picture, though. That's good. See, this picture might still get me to talk to her, man. This picture might still get me to talk to her. I don't know. Let me see what you guys saying in the room. How often do the chicas do the bait and switch in Colombia? When you say bait and switch, what do you mean? Help me understand that a little bit more, D. Clay, before I can answer that. Van Lee, what's going on? Colombia seems unbelievable as far as women go. Yes, but here's the thing about Colombia. You know, there's a lot of places that have unbelievable women, but Colombia just has so much to do. Cartagena has so much to do. Like, you can do cooking classes, you can do dancing classes, you can go to the mud volcano, you can go to Playa del Carmen, you can go to the beach, you can go to like a rainforest or somewhat rainforest type swamp where you can see nature and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you can do in the area that's just different from everything else. Van Lee says, you doing the Lord's work or the devil's work? I appreciate it, man. Listen, I'm just doing the black man's work from Newark, New Jersey, man. I don't know what's good. I don't have a what's good or what's bad. I'm just trying to get my perception. What's going on, Maurice? You ready? Soon as I get in, soon as I get in, like I'm J.R. Smith. All right, we got a lot. All right, cool. I notice, unlike other vlogs, you don't curse too much. Is that something you do purposely? Yes. When I was a kid, my grandfather always taught me if you curse a lot, you don't have control of the English language, or you don't have control of your emotions. I have control of both. The English language, I'm pretty good with the diction, and I'm pretty good with my emotions. I'm actually better with my emotions. Bawana, is there an alternative to Ubers? Oh, wait, okay. Is there an alternative to Ubers? Had issues getting a car in Cartagena. Okay, I got you. Yes, there is an alternative to Uber. It is called, oh my goodness, it's in Barranquilla also. It's called, I'm going to tell you right now, hold up, because I still got it on my phone. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. I'll tell you what it's called. InDriver. It's called InDriver. And what InDriver is it's an auction. Basically, it tells you how much that the average ride will cost, and then you can bid anything above or below it to see if somebody can pick you up. And it works pretty good. Tinder is a mess right now. These chicks looking for fitness and travel. Make sure y'all check out Fitness and Travel channel too. I was watching the other day when you was talking to I think you was talking to Mr. 305. I was watching you the other day. But yes, it is a massacre. They out here looking, man. Listen, 63, bro. 63. This is only in 2 days, man. I started swiping Monday after the live I shot. So yeah, it's crazy. Shadrach, what's going on, man? Yeah, Shadrach? Shadrach, what's going on? Oh, which one is the trans? You think the because listen, I think I'm here with you, man. I think I understand what you're saying. I'm still looking like, thanks for your video, homie. I'm going to Cartagena on February 6th. Can't wait. Okay. Like I said, the whole thing is this, fellas. I'm gonna be down there. Like I'm not doing like a meetup or nothing like that. But if you're in the same area the same time I'm there, listen, we can link. I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm trying to come party. Like I said, you should go. I'm just worried about trying to get this PCR test so that it falls within that I'm going to do it again. I'm going to focus. I got a month to get it done and hope that they change it. But 39 likes, it's cool. It's cool, man. Like I said, as long as people here listening, they got questions. Hello, how much money do I need? Nathan, how long you going for, man? Let me know how long you're going for. Let me know what type of stuff you want to do. I can give you an estimate. Is it safe to travel solo to Colombia? It depends what parts you go to. If you travel to the parts that a lot of people are in, it's going to be safer. Like if you travel to Medellin, it's going to be safer. If you stay within the Cartagena four-wall section, Boca Grande, Gets Money, San Diego, and Old Town, it's going to be safer. If you go to Cali, it's going to be safer. But right now, I personally wouldn't suggest to go off the beaten path that much. Not only because it's not safer, but because of all the restrictions that's going on. And people hungry. I'm trying to live extraordinary life too, bro. Keep spreading the word. I'm stopped there. We're gonna go back to Tinder, fellas. All right, so this one right here looks young. Wait, this is no way she's 42, so she's lying. There's no way she's 42. There's no way she's 42. See, I'm intrigued now. Hold up. 42? Ow, question mark. All right, let's go back to matches. Where do we end the matches at? She got a big forehead too. That is a lot of matches, boy. There's a lot of matches. Hold up. Where do we end the matches at? Sophia. I don't know why the matches just switched, but we're gonna go back to here. Average. See, this is the one thing about Colombia. You don't have to go for the average joints, man. Brooklyn, no. I don't know, man. I'm not convinced this is not a dude. Let me see. Can it show my Insta? Oh, it can show. Okay, it shows YouTube. Well, maybe it's not a dude, but I don't know. That's dub. She's older, trying to be younger, I guess. Sinaloa, Giselle. Like I don't even know what this Sinaloa. I feel like it's in Mexico. Okay, she's nice. I don't know. She kind of nice. We'll see about that. 20. Nah, that's dub. A new match that quick. Kimberly. That's a dub. See, this is the reason why, even though I swipe everything, is very rare that you find something that easy that you like. Let me see. Back to her. Lives in Marpol. That's a dub. Oh, I like. Oh, she's from Miami. She's a little bit older. You see how fast I go through these? Like I said, this is exactly why. Oh no, dub. This is exactly what I'm saying. I go fast through these ones. There's nothing that's really popping out to me that looks decent, like something that I really go after. That's a dude. Nope. Wow, this is. I mean, there's a lot. There is a lot, but it's just not. I'm not gonna say the quality right now. Okay, I like her. A little slim thing. I like her. I'm gonna send her a message. Hola, hola. I mean, that's what all it takes. It don't really have to be that much. Let me see. Let me get back to you guys in the groups. Your Cuban joint ain't actual money either. You got a tough choice. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing, fellas. I said in my it's hot. I said in my vlogmas, right? Ooh, yikes. Hold up, fellas. I got what's the name on? All right. I said in my vlogmas that my whole intentions is this. I'm not one guy that's going to go around impregnating a bunch of chicks. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go impregnate a bunch of chicks. But what I do understand is that I think differently from, I guess, the average United States citizen. I understand that having a family is dope, but I also understand that your family is not more powerful with the more money you get. Your family is more powerful with the more options you have. So my option is to start having children outside of the country that I can take care of, that maybe I can buy a place in that country so that my legacy and my family's legacy will be spread across the globe. I know it sounds crazy for a lot of people because it's so far off from what you guys are probably normally used to hearing, but if I can have a kid in Cuba, if I can have a kid in Colombia, if I can have a kid in Sweden, if I can have a kid in Australia, and I would not have a kid if I can't afford it. If I can't afford a kid, I wouldn't have a kid. So for my purpose is that whenever I go to a country to have a kid, I want to be able to afford a property over there. Like even if it's just a one bedroom condo. Because if I get a 1 bedroom condo where I can go and maybe my kid can stay in Colombia, I get a 1 bedroom condo in the Philippines where I can go and maybe a kid to stay in the Philippines, because you can't own property as a United States citizen in the Philippines. You can't own property as a United States citizen in Colombia. But I mean in Cuba, my fault. But if you have a kid there and the kid is proven to be yours, that kid can own property, or you can own property in that kid's name. And for the most part, you know, it sounds like, okay, the woman might just take everything, but the women over in other countries are real smarter than that. They know that if it's if it's biologically your kid and you're in the States, they know the advantage they have by having, even if they mess with other people, it's still your son, it's still your daughter. So it sounds different, but that's just my train of thought. And I know a lot of people might not agree with it, but that's the thing about life. We get to choose our own lives. And the last thing I want to do is be 80 years old and think, damn, I'll let somebody else's decision control my life. So that's where I'm going with when when you say I got a tough choice, I say why choose? I just both. But so listen, you're not gonna give me a DR tip today, man. You're not gonna give me a DR tip today, man. You don't have to explain that you care for and help her. It's called maturity. Well, that's the thing, KC. It's not explaining. I just want to give my perspective, because if you give your perspective, other people who are afraid to give their perspective, who are afraid to think like that, will start being more open to thinking like that, because of the fact that somebody like me, who people may think I get women, a lot of women, I'm not a simp, this, that I have a different way. You figure your Venezuelan joint got a local boyfriend though? I don't know. My Venezuelan joint, if she does, it don't concern me, because I answer, like when I send a message, she answers like this. It's cool. She never asked me for no money, so if she do gotta, okay, cool. Same thing with the Cuban chick. Cool. If I answer, it's cool. As long as you ain't got no kids by nobody else, it's cool. At the same token, the Cuban chicks maybe because it's just rare. But Venezuelan chick, I don't really think so. She really talks to me how she wants somebody that's gonna be there, and I said I understand that, and I tell her my plan, and she's like, she's cool with that too. So We'll see. Time will tell. I thought you could Airbnb whole houses and skirt by. No guest room in most places. No, GC. GC. They got, and this is so weird how this is possible. I gotta show you guys this for this to make sense. Because it don't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. I went to search, right? Then I went to Cartagena stage, right? This is where it looks. This looks whack. It looks weird. More filters, right? Because now I figure if you rent a house, just like you, I said if you rent a house, you should be able to do whatever you want in the house, right? Wrong. Boom. Airbnb Plus. That's how you get to houses. There's 6 houses available, right? I go to the first house, $142 a night, 6 guests, 3 bedrooms, 4 beds, 2 baths. Dope, right? Click it. All right, so basically, it's a house. I could do whatever I want. There's no guards. There's nothing like that. You go to house rules because you always want to go to house rules. Boom. Click details. People other than guest party may not stay overnight in the property. No drugs or sex tourism is permitted. First of all, nothing you can say can classify anything as sex tourism. If I have a sex with a girl that I meet there, to me, that's not sex tourism. So just because we have sex, it doesn't make sex tourism. So you can't prove that. Understandable. But the fact that I'm purchasing your whole house and you're telling me that people other than the guest party may not stay overnight in a property, it's crazy, man. It's just so crazy. And that's not the only one. I don't know if you guys seen that, but that's not the only one. Let's go to the second one. Just to show you, yo, these new pandemic COVID laws are strong, man. Like if you're going to Cartagena, if you're going to Colombia during this time, you really have got, well, maybe not Medellin or Barranquilla, because it's just Cartagena. Actually, it seems like it's Cartagena because Barranquilla, my place in Barranquilla, I'm staying, doesn't have these rules, and I'll show you that just to show y'all the receipts. Go back to this. Now this one says house rules: check in, check out, no pets, no parties. It doesn't say anything about guests. So this one might be okay, but it's not a house. So yeah, you really gotta check that guest thing, man. You really do, man, because it's weird over there, man. And I'll show you guys my place in Barranquilla. I'm staying this time. It's on 80. It's by 84th Street, and there's no problem with the guests here either. Have I been to Cancun? Of course. Hopefully, Andrew, you after this show, you'll go check my Black Man's Guide to Quintana Roo, Mexico, or you'll check the Uber Beats video vlog. And yeah, I've been to Cancun just this year, or just last year. We was outside. What's going on, Corey? What it do, man? Yo, bro, I don't even understand why people come to NYC or in New Jersey, man. This lockdown last year should have shown everybody the places you need to go. And for those that just coming in, we got 154 people in the room. I hope you'll hit this like, help circulate these videos. I'm going to tell you right now from my experience last year, if you haven't watched my year 2020 recap, you should definitely watch that. But I'm going to tell you the places that you need to go if you're trying to be free. NYC is not it. Houston, Texas, it's open. Florida, it's open. Atlanta, Georgia, it's open. Mexico, it's open. Costa Rica, it's open. But what's another one? It's another one. Shucks, it's another one, fellas. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm gonna have to get to the last one. It's one more place that's open that I didn't. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say DR is open, but I can't even say. But who wants to have a curfew? I mean, that's up to you. A curfew at 12 o'clock on the weekend is crazy. But I digress. Let's see. Oh, Tijuana. Mexico's open, man. Tijuana's lit. I believe if you watch Dre Hart is another good YouTube channel. He just came from Tijuana last week. Great guy. I can't. Like I said, I don't want to get into that because I want people to start thinking, "Wow, everybody's on it." I don't want to say that either, bro. I'm not. You're not gonna get me into DR talk today, man. No. I mean, I'll be living, man. Because, like I said, the stuff I've been through growing up, I cherish every moment I'm still on Earth, man. 60. That's that passport. Yes. Fresh. Did your channel grow the most this year? Fresh. Did your channel grow the most this last year? And do you think it's because you travel like a savage? Um, did my channel grow? Yes, my channel grew a lot last year. It's grown the most. Like I said, in 2019, I started really organizing my channel. Before that, it wasn't really even a channel. I just posted stuff from my vacations and kept learning how to edit. I never promoted the stuff. In 2019, I met Ace, and like I said, we was talking about promoting stuff. I was talking about how I should run my channel and stuff. That's back when Ace had less than 10,000 subscribers. When I met Ace, he had like 2,000 subscribers. When I met him in person, he had like 9,000 subscribers or 8,000 subscribers. And then now he has over 100,000. But when I met him, it was 2019. That whole year, I was editing film and my views started going up. And that in 5 months, I think February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So it took me It took me 6 months after I met Ace in February and after I changed my thing around to get 1,000 subscribers. I had 600 and then I got 2,000 in 6 months, and that's when they and then 2 months later they approved me for the what's the name. But this year I have over 17,000 subscribers in 2020. And is it because I was traveling like a savage? Maybe it's because I was just telling people like, yo, don't worry about what everybody else say. Just live your life. Like people was, yo, you don't understand. I had people at my job complaining to my manager about me traveling places to the point where they made me take 2 weeks off with no pay because I went to Mexico. I had to take 2 weeks off with no pay and just sit home. But at the same token, I used that to my advantage and I made all that Mexico footage I gave you guys. So I think so, man. I think so. 90% of them Tinder or pros. Check Colombia and Cuba for the non-pro chicks. Colombia and Cuba does have a lot of non-pro chicks, but here's the thing: a pro is, and it's going to be opinion. A pro is only a pro the first time. The second time you do it, she may be somebody who just wants to go longhand with you. Like you can have the same pro over and over again, and maybe not have to pay after the third time. So, you know, it depends what you want. But Colombia and Cuba is going to have a lot of older women, and it's going to have a lot of women who are like career-orientated women, which is cool also. Like, it's a cool thing. Cool beans. Wow, I'm so far. My fault, fellas. I've been just talking. Let me see. Which got more mileage, the cyber ones or the ones on the ground? The ones on the ground got more mileage. You know why the ones on the ground got more mileage? Because most guys are not cyber. Most guys just hear about it and they go. So the ones on the ground and the ones on the ground are hitting local dudes. Don't be confused. The ones on the ground are definitely hitting local dudes. So definitely ones on the ground. You in Colombia right now? Nah, I'm going to Colombia next month on the 10th. Bait and switch, where they totally look different from the dating profile. How often in Colombia do I see that? Not often. Like they don't look completely different from their profile. They don't, not like they gained a lot of weight or nothing, but you can tell maybe the profile was maybe a little bit doctored up because maybe their skin isn't as smooth, or maybe they look a little bit more skinnier than they were in the video. I mean, in the picture. So yeah, Van Lee, your right meeting goes okay. I wonder what's the problem. What problem did you have renting a car in Cartagena? I don't know about renting a car. Mr. Bonnie, pros everywhere. What's going on, Nick? Should my phone or data work? Wait, should my phone data work, or will I need something local? You don't need anything local. When you go to Cartagena, I don't understand why people buy SIM cards and stuff anymore. But 9 out of 10 Verizon, Sprint, AT&T, T-Mobile, and most of the carriers in the States work over there. You just have to call them and say, "Hey, I'm going to Colombia." Most of the carriers work in Colombia. Most of the carriers work in Mexico, and most of the carriers work in DR. Now, if you go somewhere else outside of those South American, Central American areas, it might not, but it definitely works over there, man. Young SC, what's going on, man? You said, wouldn't it make more sense to go later instead of going in February because the carnival is canceled? Here's the thing, young SC. With my job, we have to book our vacation a year in advance. So I booked this back in June of 2020. That's how far I had to book it. If I cancel this trip, I'm going to either be going to Mexico or I'm going to be stuck in the States. The last time I canceled the trip was when I was going to Mexico in April, and I realized that I shouldn't have canceled it. It was still open. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to push through and go there. And like I said, even though Barranquilla Carnival is canceled, they're still going to probably have events there. And even if they don't have events, I'm going to be going to see my Venezuelan woman in Barranquilla. And I definitely want to go to Cartagena. But another thing is this year, for those that I keep telling everybody, I'm going to be in Miami a lot because I'm going to be fixing up my place the way I want it. I'm going to be learning the different areas of Miami. So it's hard to go another time because I also have to go back to Cuba. And I also am trying to go to, if they do have it, which I'm hearing that they might be postponed to 2022, Tokyo for Olympics. I'm hearing they may be postponing it to 2022. If Tokyo Olympics postpones to 2022, then I may finally get to Medellin if they have Festival of Flores. I may finally get back to Medellin. If not, then I will probably just be back and forth. I might go back to Mexico. That's my option right there, fellas. Because I'm going somewhere, man. I'm only going on 3 vacations this year, and that's why I don't want to move this one right here. Let's see. Couldn't get an Uber a few days in Cartagena. Yeah, Uber is going through problems, man. Uber is going through problems in Colombia. They left at one point, then they came back. And it was like a lot of taxi cab drivers was trying to hurt the Uber drivers, so they started making you ride in the front. Like when I was in Uber once, I had to ride in the front because, a couple times actually, I had to ride in the front in Colombia because they didn't want me to seem like an Uber. So yeah, Uber's basically done. Mitchell is a trans. Mitchell. Is that is that? I just want to make sure that's not the one that Carol. That's not Carolina's. All right, cool. Because this Carolina chick, I'm really like, I like that curly hair joint. So I hope it's not that one. Michelle was a trans. Hold up. Try Sydney, Australia later in the year, and Dominican. See, a young SC. The problem is this: I have friends, I have female friends that I've met along my travels around the world that live in Australia, and they've been like, I don't want to say crying, but they've been to the point of like anxiety because Australia's lockdown is completely different from everybody else's lockdown. Australia's lockdown, you couldn't even go 2 miles outside of your house. You couldn't more than one family member couldn't leave a day. So like I would definitely be cautious of going to Australia because they stopped flights when you couldn't even fly out, even if you was from another country. So I'm very, very, very cautious on that until things get better. Dancy is a trend. Wow, that's crazy. Let's go a little bit more Tinder sweat. I got 39 more matches. I got 37 more matches. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to leave her. Can I move this? I can move this. Good. I can move this right here. Right, cool. Let's see. I wanted to leave her a melody. I said, "Oh, all right." 2 of them here. I like this right here. This is fun. This looks fun. They both skinny. There's nothing spectacular. If I had to give them a grade, I would say maybe 6.5, maybe 7, maybe 7s because they together. Oh man, let me see something. Three for one. All right. Let's see what else because I want to go through the rest of these matches. Let's keep going. All right, we're here. Alexandria. See, like women like this. This is what I'm saying. When you guys said Tinder is 90% pros, it's usually the ones that look real good. The ones that's like this that might be like a 6 or a 6.5. These ones don't seemingly be pros. They don't seem to be pros most of the time when I look at it. Like this doesn't seem like it would be a pro. I mean, they're not gonna look great, but if you're looking for women that's not pros, you can find them on Tinder also. This doesn't appear to be a pro. What is? I don't know what this is. That's crazy. This wouldn't. I mean, the older ones definitely don't seem to be a pro in on Tinder. This is Barranquilla. Wow, I don't know. She looks Asian, but she doesn't seem to be a pro. That's Thailand. What is it? This is Cartagena. I like the curliness. Afro Colombian. Oh, by the way, the girl I'm hanging out with is Afro Colombian also. Like I said, I'm hoping hanging out with her because she may she's Thailand, my fault. She may flake. Like I said, the last time I tried to plan something for Colombia, they flaked. I mean, they flaked. Last time I went to Cartagena, they flaked. So that's a dub. Barranquilla, that's a dub. Just trying to get through all the rest of them, fellas. I'll stop if I see something real nice. 40, dub. Let's go here. Nope. I don't really see nothing. Miami-Dade. Nope. Central. A little Browning. I like it. She got a cute face too. 33. That's a dub. Florida. Miami. Let's see. Nah, it's dub. Miami. Cartagena. Come on, bro. See which one right here. All right, we're not gonna keep going through all of them because I think I just got 37 more. I think I just got 37 more of these joints. Damn, that's crazy. 36 more of these joints. Nah. Let me see if anything look good from just highlighting. This one looks all right. I'm not really into short haircuts. It's not my thing. Oh, but she looks nice. She looks normal. Like she doesn't look like a pro. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to say that all 90%. I say maybe a good 60%, but I won't. I'll say over 50, but I won't say 90. That's kind of high number. How she look? Nah. Like I said, if I see any good one, ooh, wait a minute. That thing look heavy. The face is wop, but them thighs look okay. No. You're not gonna get me all jammed up on don't smoke, don't drink. What? Venezuelan? She thick though, bruh. I'm trying to get this off one more time, fellas. Hold up. Dang, she thick. I don't know if that's fake. It look real, but maybe not. It look real, I guess. What you guys think? Let me go back over here. She do look Dominican though. What city are blue-eyed Colombians? They go to Medellin. Medellin, Muhammad. If that's what you want, Medellin definitely got them. Bro, can you trust the pros or will they rob you? I trust myself. Forget the pros. I trust myself. I trust myself at the point where I'm not gonna leave money around. If I got a safe, they're in a safe. If I don't have a safe, I'm hiding them somewhere around the apartment where most likely they're not gonna look. I'm not gonna hide them under the bed. I'm not gonna hide them in between the bed. I'm not gonna hide them my suitcase also has a lock, so I can lock my suitcase and just put my money in my suitcase. And the only way she's gonna get my money is if she takes my whole suitcase. So it's a lot of ways around it. Just don't ever trust a pro, man. Just trust yourself. So you don't like chicks. So you don't like the chicks when you were in Cuba? Of course, bro. Did you not see the Cuba vlog? Bro, the Cuba vlog was just boom. If you watch my Black Man's Guide, I got demonetized off my Black Man's Guide because I had the two girls in the guide dancing in the underwear. And I understand it now. I understand that's what YouTube doesn't want me to put on. But I had 2 chicks in their underwear on my guide, or I have them dancing in the underwear. I really enjoyed Cuba. Like, the reason why I'm going back to Cuba, even though the food is not the best, is because the way the people treated you was amazing. It was relative. It was similar to Colombia. There's no internet, so anywhere there's no internet, it's hard for it to get Americanized. You want to know why? You guys got me every single time. Y'all get me talking about the DR every single time. You know why the DR? One of the reasons why the DR turned so Americanized or United States size as it is now, because of the internet, bro. They can go and see everything on the internet and just copy and replicate it. Know what I mean? And then people from the United States go over there and they just play along with how it plays out on the internet. You know what I mean? So in Cuba, where there's not the internet like that, they pretty much just, don't change. Let's see. Too much. Mr. Bond not asking for money yet. Yeah, like I said, Jermaine, 2 years for me. All right, you don't ask for money? Cool. Like I met the girl from Cuba. My fault. The girl from Cuba, I met her in 2018. I met her before my Venezuelan girl. She's never asked me for money. The Venezuelan girl, and things, I couldn't even send my Cuban girl money. I wanted to send her some stuff, but I work for FedEx, so I could send stuff, but we can't even send stuff to Cuba. So it's like I couldn't even really do nothing to help her. But when I go over there, we're gonna click. Malcolm Grant, what's going on, man? Man, I know you're doing your thing. Keep it up, bro. Keep it up, man. Let me see. Okay, so I guess you guys are talking about. Yeah, I know. I guess it's gonna be different opinions on that idea about having kids around the world. But see, that's the thing about here. I wanted somebody to say this. What I realized is this: I had a male figure in my life, my grandfather. We didn't always click, and I was on my own at 18. But one thing I realized is that you don't need somebody in your life every day. You don't need to follow. A kid is actually probably worse off, because if I think about it, 9 out of 10 people that I know, if we're gonna I grew up with, if they had a mother and father, I'm probably at a higher level of success when it comes to monetarily. Monetarily, I'm at a higher level of success than them, because I feel as though when you grow up in a household with a mother and father who are always there and like together, and you never like separate. I think you get so comfortable with life that it doesn't make you want to work hard. It doesn't make you want to strive for greatness. And I think the benefit of me not having a father in my life, the benefit of my mother being in and out of the hospital, the mental institution, was that it gave me a strive to be surviving. And me personally, I'm going to want to go see my kids at least 4 times a year, and during holidays. So let's say I have a kid. Let's say when I do have a kid in Colombia, I'm going to be going back there every month. You know what I mean? Every month, at least once a month, because I can afford it. If I have a kid in Cuba, I'll be going back there every 2 months. And the whole thing is the same thing as if a person has a father who doesn't live in the state. Just because your father doesn't live with you doesn't mean that your father is missing. A father figure that's in their lives can be living in another state. There's so many women that live in New Jersey and their baby father live in Texas, or you live in Florida and your baby father live in West Virginia. It's a difference between a kid missing the father and a father not living with the mother. If you can afford it to provide for the kids, by all means, definitely, man. That's the most important thing too. Puerto Plata travel. And that's what I'm saying. Dominican Republic got some places like Puerto Plata and Santo Domingo where you can find some quality females that's not the same thing as what you see in Sosua. Sometimes, see, that's the thing though. You got to understand. You got to understand that just because you're not in the household doesn't take away from the love. That's a United States thing. That's definitely a United States thing, because most of these fathers other places, they travel for a living and work. They work and they travel, and then they see their kids every now and then. But in the United States, our mind state is so it got to be this way. It got to be this way that we never usually think out the box. I understand you're perfectly, but you got to raise it all. Raise it. Raise it sounds crazy, but yeah, definitely, man. If you want to have your empire all over, you have to raise your children to think like you think, to not think like, well, have some of the values that you have. You know, the biggest emperor was Genghis Khan. Even though I didn't agree with Genghis Khan's way of dominating and then killing the people and stuff like that, I do understand how he saw the bigger picture. Because Genghis Khan, he didn't just go to different lands and murder everybody and take over their land. No, the way he gained it is he went to their land, he impregnated the women of their land, and then he made his sons and his daughters the kings and queens of that land, and then he moved on to the next land. This, I mean, it's just thinking outside of the box. Flyboy trying to live like Jay-Z. Nah. Jay-Z got one wife, kids by the same lady. It's just like a wealthier version of the American standard. It's no difference. I'm not saying that there's something better than being different. I'm not saying being different is better. I'm just saying it's an option. But yeah, Jay don't have no different. He's the same thing as everybody else. KC says, what's it? I thought you meant you couldn't rent. Okay. What about all the beautiful black women in Africa? You tripping, Sweden? Well, my daughter's mother is Ghanaian. I don't. So maybe you might have just came into like the Flyboy Wade channel, so I can understand that. But my daughter's mother is from Ghana, like born and raised in Africa. Like came over here when she was 12. Like my daughter's mother is so it's not like I got to go over there and have a kid. I have my daughter's African, like African. My daughter's literally African American. Me, I'm black. I consider myself black, but my daughter is African American. Black father, African mother. I always say that too, brother. I would love kids. Definitely, man. I just, everybody's opinion. You can own property. Just in case research from what I've seen, you can't. You can lease property long term. So you can lease a property for your entire life, but once you die, you're not able to give that property to your kids. That property reverts back to the Philippines. Kid in Colombia get you permanent residency. I didn't know that, Will. I didn't know that. I also think it has to be with a Colombian. If that is a thing, I think it has to be with a Colombian woman. Let's see. So you think it's okay for the kid to live without a father? I don't understand why you gamer value think is living without a father. I don't understand. Maybe we just have a different opinion on that. Soto's Royal Oats. Why do you want to own properties in other countries? Here's the thing. My thing is this. I don't want to have children until all of my children can have their own. When I pass away, hopefully it's when I'm 90 or 100 or 80 or at least 80. You know what I mean? When I pass away, every one of my children is going to get a house or apartment, or a house or a condo. Every one of my children, right now I have 3. I have 2 places in Jersey and I have a condo in Miami now. So now I can have 3 kids, but I only have 2 kids. By the time I have my 3rd kid, I'm going to have the place, and most likely I'm going to have the place, my 2 places in Jersey, my condo in Miami, and I'm either going to be working towards my place in Colombia or I'm going to have my place in Colombia. So by the time I have my 3rd kid, I'm going to have 4 places. By the time I have my 4th kid, I'm going to have 5 places. The whole thing is that I'm not one of the guys that just want to have kids in other countries and let them be poor or let them be, average. I want my kids in every other country to do as good in their country as I'm doing, as my kids in America are doing here. And that's my thing. Any place you have no interest in traveling again? I was going to say no. I was going to be nice, and I was going to say no. I didn't have a bad experience. I just didn't have a good experience in France. I don't have a wish to go back to France no time soon. I'm not going to say ever again because I never say never, but I don't have a desire to go back to France anytime soon. That's the closest I'll say to it. Shout out to Justin Bad from the UK. Just Bad, what's up, man? Yeah, UK. I definitely have a desire to go back to. I definitely have a desire. It locks a man. Oh, locks a man in if you're supporting them. 24. If you get her pregnant. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know the United States rules are different from Colombia rules? It's different from Cuba rules. It's different from Sweden rules. The United States has a different type of rules, but none of that would matter because I always support my children. I always support my children. That's not even a big thing. What's going on, PGS? Okay, Amsterdam in the building. They got 159 people here. I hope you hit the like button. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. If y'all got any questions, we're going to go for another 30 minutes max. 30 minutes max, and then we're going to end this because I don't want this to be too long. Well, it's already too long, but you know, it's cool. Genghis Khan mentality, folks. Google it. Dude left the legacy that still exists today, and that was in year 1227. Haters, miserable. Listen, man. Like, you know, certain people, I do research, man. It's weird, but I do research. Roll a goddamn tape, man. Roll a goddamn tape. Medellin spots be like that, Flyboy? Half and half? Wait. Roll the tape. How did I miss this one? Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying Medellin spots be like Cartagena spots are? Were they not allowing guests in? Nah, that can't be right. That can't be right. I hope not, at least. Because I have plans when I get to Medellin. London in the building. Woo, all the homies from the pond. Yo, listen, I just want to say shout out to everybody because I've been getting a lot of people that's showing support and subscribers from the UK, from London, from England, and all that, man. I hope y'all doing all right over there, man. I know I think the Prime Minister locked everything down, man. I hope you guys staying tough. Shout out to my homie Sonia Kamara. She over in England right now. I want to get her over here so bad so we can kick it and start her channel. If you, yeah, that's the homie from if you have seen the Toronto videos, that was the shorty with the purple hair. She cool as hell, man. You traveling with COVID? Joshua, what's going on, man? Am I traveling with COVID? That sounds wild. I am traveling, and it's during this whole COVID pandemic. So yes, in that manner, but I don't have COVID and I'm traveling. So no, in that manner. Joshua Reckless, what's going on, man? Gotta live your life, man. That's the whole thing, bro. Like, it's too many people that just, you know, they live on other people's reality or other people's perspective. You gotta live your own. I was thinking of NYC. I guess it was Medellin again. Rami might go to DR. Rami, I don't think Rami wants to go to DR, man. Right now, at least. John Wayne in the building. What's going on? All right. He says, yo, I'm 45 minutes from Miami. Wednesday night in Wynwood. I'm actually not in Miami right now, bro. I'm actually going to Miami Friday. I'm going to be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then my coworkers, I'm going to let her and her sister use my condo because apparently if I'm not there during the week, I can't get my mail because the mail is in the office. So my coworker is going to use it for the week. So I'm only going to be there the Friday, man. You said Atlanta open. Please post a video on your channel regarding Atlanta. You need help. Shucks. Here's D Clay. I got connections everywhere. If you're looking for D Clay, if you're looking for Atlanta information, here's some people you need to check out on YouTube. Roll the goddamn tape or roll the tape. Check him out on YouTube. He's in Atlanta. Travelmatic, M-A-D-I. I cannot spell. Travelmatic, M-A-D, or just put Travelmatic. He was in this room earlier. He's in Atlanta. These people are people in Atlanta. Mr. International, he's in Atlanta. These people are in Atlanta. They can give you all the information on the exact streets, exact locations they know are open. They all have YouTube channels, and they all do lives like almost every other day. So they can give you all that information. Let me see. You went on a cruise ship because they closed. Nah, I didn't go on any cruise ships, man. I'm not a cruise ship person, really. Wow. I missed so much. Oh, man. All right, who got here? Thanks. Here we go. All right. By the way, what drone do you use? PGS. I use the Maverick Air 2. Amazing drone. It's better than the Maverick Air, and it's good in the wind. Like, cause you know when the wind, a lot of drones when the wind hits, it's bad. But the Maverick Air 2 is great in the wind. You got snitches at your job, yo, bro. Listen, yo, people was complaining to the boss, bro, to like the head boss, like, yo, if he comes back to work, and mind you, Mexico never had that 14-day quarantine if you come from it, but it's like if he comes back to work, we're gonna report you to the CDC. We're all gonna quit or we're all gonna leave out if you let him come back to work. I'm like, yo, bro, whatever. What area is a good place to grab an Airbnb? If you're talking about Cartagena, the El Laguita area is a little more loose from what I've been watching here and from when I stayed last time. It's a little more looser on restrictions for guests, man. I see you speak Spanish really well. Are you from a Spanish-speaking country? No. I don't even speak Spanish really well, to be honest with you guys. I really don't. It's just that normally I'm from New Jersey, the tri-state area. We speak fast. So when I speak Spanish, I speak fast. People think I speak Spanish because I speak Spanish, but it's against my own troubles, because when I speak fast in Spanish, people speak fast back and I don't understand it. What's going on? Still Matic in a building. Let's go. Hey, Still Matic, you this is good, brother. He just came back from Medellin. Hey, Still Matic, you still thinking about going to Cartagena, even with the PCR test needed? What does pro mean in Colombia? A pro is, Colombia with an O. A pro is a woman who has a regular job. She has a family. She takes care of her stuff, but on maybe her free time, she may take money for time. You may be able to give her money for her time, but she already has like a regular job. She already, works and stuff like that. That's a pro. Can I bring my Chromecast and watch TV in Colombia through apps like Netflix and sports? I believe so. I think they say sometimes you might need something called a VPN, but yeah, I believe so. Because if you want to know more information directly about that, and I can give you the right person, Markel TV, or type in retired in Medellin. He's a I don't know what branch of the services he is, but he's a veteran that's been retired and living in Medellin for, I think, a couple years, and he has great content, like great information, and he can tell you all the details that what people really want to know. How are the brothels in Brazil? When I was in Brazil, in all honesty, I didn't go to a brothel, but I can see, this is the good thing I do about my channel. If I don't know it, I'm going to point you in the right direction for the people who may have more of a clue. If you go on YouTube and type in J Clyde or Youssef, I don't know his last name, but J Clyde, JCYLED, Clyde, whatever, J, just like J Clyde, I can't spell. He has been to Brazil about 3 or 4 times within the last couple months, and he can give you all the information on Brazil, man. Definitely. Also, Dre Hart. Sí, yo hablo español, pero cuando la persona habla rápido, no entiendo mucho. Pero yo puedo escribir, I can write, I can read, yo puedo leer, a year in advance vacation. Where do you work? Nah, FedEx, man. Venezuelan women, yeah, man. Tough. Bro, you talk like Floyd Mayweather. I'll probably read like him too, man. I'll be honest with you, man. Tanzania is lit. I've been there in November. Yeah, shout out to Passport Action. Shout out to Passport Action, because Passport Action had a video in Tanzania, which kind of made me put Tanzania on the map for when I do my African trip. When I do my African trip, my 5 places I want to go, I plan on going, is going to be Cape Town, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Tanzania, and Kenya. Those are the 5 places I plan on going when I go to Africa. What's going on, Flyboy? Yeah, they've been hating travelers. You too good to be jumping through FedEx hoops. Figure out how to do day trading. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing a lot of people don't understand, and I ain't gonna leave it up because I FedEx though. I am an entrepreneur. I showed you guys. If you guys have watched my last video when I showed you how to do YouTube, I made like $1,200 last thing. I can make this a hobby where I do this. I can make this a full-time thing where I do this thing. But my purpose is through my channel, I want to be able to show my kids or any kids I have in the future that you can work for 25 years and then retire and live a happy life. Because there's no guarantee, and this is where a lot of people mess up with their children. There's no guarantee that your children will have the same entrepreneurial spirit as you do. And if you show them life as an entrepreneur, like this is the only way to do it, and then they cannot do that, then they feel like they're failures. But if I show my children that you can do it as an entrepreneur, you can do it as somebody who works 25 years, you can do it coming from nothing or coming from little in your life, or not having a father or not having a stable home sometimes, then they'll feel as though they have options. And that's why I'm still at FedEx for another 7 years, because if I stop working today, my rental properties would pay for me to live, and my investments in stocks would pay for me to live, and I would live pretty damn good. But it's more of doing it to show my kids that they have options. You know what I mean? And that was the answer to One Eye Jack. Going to Cancun for a bachelor party, but they're scared to get an Airbnb. Tough. Do you prefer a resort all-inclusive Airbnb? Honestly, oh wait, Cancun. I read it wrong. My fault. I thought you said Cartagena. Going to Cancun for my bachelor party, but they're scared to get an Airbnb. Oh no, in Cancun, just get an Airbnb. Get a house. Get a house. You can get a house right outside of the hotel zone for like 140, 100 or $200 a night. $200 a night, and you can do parties there. It's in the quiet areas, in the secluded area. You can order security to come with the guns to protect y'all, all that stuff, and it's real inexpensive, man. So I definitely would do Airbnb. You have someone you travel with, or you just be going everywhere dolo? All right, so prior to after my second trip, my first trip, I went with my two boys. My second trip, I went with my two boys. Same two guys, my brother and my my other boy rather. My boy Fred and Mel Money. After that, my next 7 trips internationally, I went by myself, because where I'm from, people don't really travel. And like nobody really wanted to travel to places I was going, because I was going places like Colombia. I was going places like Cuba. Going places like Costa Rica and stuff like that. So most of the time of my travels, I traveled alone. It was just me, and I was okay. Like I said, I know how to move in North New Jersey. I know how to move in Irvington, New Jersey. I know how to move in East Orange, New Jersey. These sometimes real hood areas. But if you can move in your state, you can move overseas too. You can move around if you know how to move. So I never worry. No, I'm just getting started learning Spanish. Any tips or resources? Duolingo is on your phone. It's an app on your phone. Let me hold up. It's still on my phone. I'm gonna show you right now. I'll make the screen bigger for a minute. Hold on, y'all. Duolingo is on your phone. I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but it's a little green app with this guy with this little green app with a little green owl. And Duolingo is what can help you. Duolingo is what can help you learn Spanish for free. And then the other thing would be just going to countries that speak Spanish and forcing yourself to be in that country. That's the other thing that can help you. We got a message on it while we sitting here waiting. Let's see who got the message. Oh, now it's this old girl here. All right, that's that. Oh, that's Alexandria. Hold on now. Faking it fake, but yo, I mean, faking it. Oh no. She got the downtown clock tower picture. You know what that means. I mean, that's dub. But I'll leave her up for now. There you go. Let's get some more questions. So we're going to end this. I think it's the last questions. A lot of escort traps on Tinder. I heard yes, but there are regular chicks on Tinder also. I just showed you guys a bunch of regular chicks on Tinder also, or ones that look regular. If you want to have fun with girls in Colombia, grab some Tootsies for them. You mean like the little candy Stillmatic? Vitamins. These two women look like professionals. Yeah. Can you just ask them if they're pros or is it rude? I haven't really. I don't think I can give a one answer for all of that, Muhammad. But what I will say is the smoothest way I've learned to do it is ask them, "What do you do for work?" That usually tells you everything. And then if you say, "Hey, can I get you to come hang out for a little bit?" They'll say yes, and then they'll tell you if they're pro or not. Haven't been to Bali yet, but it's on the agenda. How many of those matches are fake profiles? Honestly, in Colombia, I haven't really seen that many fake profiles, man. I'm gonna be real with you, Ralph. I haven't really seen that many fake profiles in Colombia, man. They all seem to be real. Gotta optimize my profile pics. Stefan, what's up, man? I'm staying in Palomino Sunset in Laguito, biggest building in the area. Guests can come between 12 and 5 a.m. You want more? Look, hey, look at this. That's perfect. See, I told you guys that Laguito is the place that's more lenient. Stefan said, I'm staying in Palmetto Sunset in Laguito, the biggest building. Guests can come between 12 and 5 a.m. What else could you guys want? What else times would you guys want guests to come from? 12 and 5 a.m. is the perfect time because you're going to leave, especially with the curfew being at 12 o'clock, you're going to most likely leave the club at 11. So if she comes at 11, you get to there at close to 12, they'll let you in. You're not going to want to be more than an hour. So this is a good thing. So if you're looking for a place to stay, you should probably check this out right here. Palmetto Sunset in Laguito. And it's only 10 minutes away. It's only 10 minutes away from the clock tower area. It'd be a lot of fakes on Tinder. It depends. You can't really sum up all Tinder with wherever you're searching the Tinder because different locations have different qualities of fake and real Tinder matches. Chirac, I wish there was a device. Y'all trying to get me out here booted, man. Y'all trying to get me out here. You know you got to be easy with that word. Yo, these pros don't have pimps. Nope. That's not a thing in Charles. Matter of fact, I think that might be illegal in Colombia. Even though pros are legal in Colombia, I think having a pimp is illegal in Colombia. But nope, they don't. What does pro mean? Professional. As a professional woman. Just like you got a professional ball player. What do? They play ball for a living. You got a professional woman. What did she do? She's a professional. She likes to be a pro. She likes to professionalize her life. You know what I mean? I was in Palmetto Sunset my first trip last year. The guest rules weren't as bad. There's a second person that said that Palmetto place, yo. So look at that. As we're sitting here talking, boom, we got 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes left. We out of here, fellas. So let me hurry up. Wow. Streetwalkers, aka daycare workers. Exactly. Daycare workers. Surprised to hear the food wasn't cool. No, all right, GC, let me correct myself. The majority of food in Cuba is the same. It's not great. However, there are places in Cuba that had great food. Well, in Havana that had great food, or Old Havana that had great food, like FAC, like the big wall thing. I don't know, the El Muro and in Santiago de Cuba. There are places that had great food in Cuba, but overall, Cuba is probably not the best. It's probably I don't want to say the worst, but it's probably just not the best food I've had around the world. Do normal girls ask you for money still? No. Well, normal. What's normal? See, I don't like the word normal because when you say normal, it's like saying that okay, well, if you're a pro, then you're not normal. So no, what I'll say is girlfriends. I call them girlfriends. Do girlfriends ask you for money still? Sometimes, but not really. I haven't had it yet, but sometimes they do. Do a lot of them expect long-term relationships? That is the thing. A lot of them expect when you leave for you to talk to them. And if they have a big problem, they may ask you for money. So when you say do normal girls or do regular girls ask you for money, if you're playing the long-term game, that's going to eventually come up probably. You trust a pro is a recipe for failure. Bingo. I would love to hop on that trip with Cuba with you guys. The trip with Cuba, I don't even know. I don't really know. Like I know John Wayne said he wanted to come. So I really don't know how I'm gonna plan it because I really didn't have a plan to go with anybody. I was just going for a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, quick trip because you don't want to spend more than 5 days in Cuba. You don't, because the money, your money, you can't get once you get there. Whatever money you have is all you have. There's no ATMs. There's no Western Union. There's nothing, none of that in Cuba. So you want to make sure that you ain't there too long and spend all your money. You can't do nothing. So yeah, for me, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, leave Monday morning. Perfect enough. Are there restrictions when visas required in Cuba? Yes. Collins, if you want more information, you can definitely check out my Black Man Guide to Cuba. It's very detailed. It's probably the most detailed video you're going to see about Cuba on ever because there's a lot of stuff. But if you go to Cuba, there's about 11 ways you can go. The best way you can do it is support the Cuban people. And what I did to support the Cuban people is just stay at an Airbnb. If you stay at Airbnb, it's owned by a Cuban person, you support them. I also brought like little trinkets, like $100 worth of trinkets that I bought from the dollar store, different shirts, sunglasses, and I gave them out to the kids outside of outside of elementary school or something with the driver I was using. That is also support the Cuban people. I went to different restaurants. I paid for the food. That's also supporting the Cuban people. So to me, support the Cuban people was the best way to do it. And that visa cost $75. What do you think of Puerto Rico and the girls? Man, Muhammad, if you haven't seen my vlog in Puerto Rico with my homie, my road dog, my heart, man, like I love this woman. I love her, man. We just go back so far, and she held me down for life. You should go back and check that, man. It's on my main page. Puerto Rico's amazing, man. Right now though, I've just spoken with somebody that went to Puerto Rico. Right now, Puerto Rico is very, very restricted, man. So you got to be careful. It's very restricted. Some beaches you can't go on. Some places you can't go in Puerto Rico. So you want to make sure you do your research. Soon as you get a pro number, she start asking you for money. No. Pros usually set their stuff. I wouldn't mind spending a bit because they're all okay. It depends what they ask for. What was your route to Cuba? Hopefully you just heard me right there, KC. I took the what's the name? The support of Cuban people. And I went right out of New Jersey because it flies out of New Jersey to Havana. I seen a passport action in Brazil. He took a guy. What? Whoa, bro, you guys bugging. Bro, you just trying to just Joey, I don't understand it. I don't understand your definition of abandoning. Maybe, like I said, maybe it's because I don't understand it, but I don't think maybe you don't understand what abandoning means. I don't know. Jesus. Whoa. The Keymaker, what's up, man? Black Genghis Khan. Oh wow, that's how far I'm down. Wow, that's crazy. If your father was always in the pen, what the son gonna do? I feel your childhood fly. On my way quick. Yeah, definitely, man. DR. Oh man, y'all not gonna give me DR, man. It's crazy. Brazil and Thailand, Colombia is king. I think I'm getting towards the end of it. All right. Let's see. Sasua, okay. Arios, Nebraska, Key. All right. And your kids will be yes. And that's the benefit of it too, fellas. Your kids will have dual nationalities with American passport as they grow older. So they'll be able to get the family values and the teachings of their country and then bring it to America and utilize it with opportunity. So in other words, you're doing better things. Citizen Lou said, I thought about having multiple wives. Listen, Jay-Z can't go to Colombia and smash something strange. I had a 1-bedroom Airbnb. It was $40 a night. Yeah. In Cuba, my Airbnb was $35 a night, and we stayed. Well, it was $35 a night per room, and then we stayed in amazing. You got to see the Cuba video. The Cuba video shows everything. Those shameless tactics, yeah. Fresh got a kid by the named Debbie. Not at all. Not at all. Please don't go spend more than 100 pesos an hour on these chicks pump prices. Wow. Yeah, this is like a reset. I'm trying to get to everybody. I don't care. Weird. Rules. What's 100 US? What's 100K in USD? I don't know. Oh, my fault. It's divided by 3.3 now. Yes. Oh, I didn't know that either. That's dope. Fly a smart dude, but you wild on this for making kids a property. Let's go. Let's go. You cannot own the land. Yes, that's all. That's all I was trying to say. When I Jack. Keymaker. The keymaker is Boca Grande right now. Okay. Beautiful, but stuck up generally here. Jet Set and Mac, what's going on? He's in a different country, but you can't split yourself separate ways. While the president. Yeah, I know, but I think I can handle 4 because there's guys with 4 kids in the States. If you got 4 kids in the States, what's the difference in having 4 kids in different places? I mean, especially if you have them by different kids' mothers. Brazil brothels. C Spills, what's going on, man? What do you think about the new male birth control? Not taking it at all. Wow, I'm so far now. FY clock tower. No, Ron, don't do that. Watch the guide. Watch the Black Man's Guide to Cartagena. They're asking for that price because that's the gringo price. That's even higher than gringo, especially right now. Don't go over 230. Don't go over 230, man. And the 230 better be a 10. It better be a 10. France got nothing but baddies. I like the London accent, man. What's your suitcase packing game like when traveling? Carry on, check luggage. Always check luggage. Always check luggage when I'm going to Colombia or another country. When I'm going to Miami, I might bring a little small backpack or something. But everywhere else, yeah. I just got the Maverick. See, the only problem with the Maverick Mini is it's bad with the wind, but it's definitely good. It's just bad with the wind. Like your channel, travel quite a bit. Wanted to know how you like Dubai, plan on going for birthday. It's that fool due to COVID. You sold me on. No, Dubai is good. Uno. The issue with Dubai right now is that with the restrictions, you never know what happens when you get there. But honestly, all the baddies right now in Dubai, all the baddies in Dubai, because they're getting that Dubai stimulus check. TC Clark, what's going on? No one managed that many children. It was a family affair, pun intended. I'm back in Medellin next week. Okay, still Matic, but I'm on the edge for February. I might do Rio in March. If you do Rio still Matic, you should link up with John Wayne because John Wayne is actually doing Rio around that time also. He's doing Rio and I think Sao Paulo when he goes there. So John Wayne, you might definitely want to link up with John Wayne. He's the guy that was in he was with us in Barranquilla. So yeah. How do you make all these money for all these properties? You win the lottery? No. I got a whole explanation for all my stuff on my page under the financial section. But to sum it up for you real fast, I've been working for the same career for over 18 years. I invested in the stock market for the entire time. My company matched my 6% I put in. Therefore, I was putting 12% of what I was making every year in there. So by the time I was ready to do my investing, I was able to take $30,000 out, do that, buy a car, refinance the car, make some money off of that, buy my second house. Then COVID happened. I was then able to take the rest of the money out of my CARES Act because I had a COVID issue, and I then took that money out and bought my place from Miami. So that's how I'm doing it, and I'm buying right, so I'm able to refinance and get money out. Just simple for you. Can you repeat the contact you got from Medellin? Oh, okay, for Medellin, Collins, Black Men's Travel is a YouTube creator. He also has a Facebook site where there's at least 2,000 to 3,000 people who are going back and forth to different parts of Colombia and different places around the world, like, and that is on Black Men Travel on Facebook. Also, you got Rami Travels. Also, you got Carlton's Adventures, and also in Medellin, you have what is his name? He's a vet. Markel TV or Retire in Medellin. So those guys you got right there. I'm in LA. Just look the face of Medellin. What the 34? Yes, man. Yes. Listen, all the flights right now is so inexpensive. This is the time to go. And if you in LA, swag city, man, I know you definitely gonna have a big change because LA is the most locked down place. They even more locked down in New York in LA. So you're gonna have one hell of a time, man. Get out for your birthday, man. Have some fun. Mike G, what's up, man? Nigeria and Uganda was lit. Nice, Manny. I'm definitely when I get ready to go to that places, I want to get some information from you guys. 30 matches in Colombia while brother's still struggling here to get 10. It's tough, man. It's tough. I'm buying 3 pros to kick it with me for the whole week. I'm busting. Yo, listen, I wouldn't buy them all at once. I would make sure that you separate them from days. Maybe have one day, 2 the second day, and all 3 the last day or something like that. Bro, is it possible for you? Try Sherman, Suriname. I think you like it when it's still announced. Diamond Club. Listen, it's a lot of places that I do want to try, but we do have to see how the regulations go because the way they shutting down places around the world, like United States is really the only thing that's in Mexico, the only thing that's like completely open. Like, certain cities, certain states are shut down, but in general aspects, United States is open. Also, do you know any contacts in Playa del Carmen? Yeah, I definitely do, man. BG, Social Light Skin. Yo, I watch their videos on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram, because they don't have a YouTube yet, but Social Light Skin gonna get one. I watch their videos on Instagram all the time, bro. They are running through Playa del Carmen. They are running through Mexico right now, man. I mean, every day they got some baddies. They at the bar. They on the beach. They work from their computer. They work from home. But they were smart enough to know rather than staying in the States, paying this expensive rent, they can go to Mexico, have all the fun, be unlocked, and work from home. So yeah, definitely hit me up on Instagram if you want that information, man. I need a travel partner to travel with. Ahmed, man, it's always best to start by yourself and find people along the way. If you going anywhere, there's always going to be a brother there. There's always going to be brothers there. You just got to find the right sites to link up with them with. 25 years, 5 boy. Yo, listen, man. Listen, lock it in. Swaggy P, what's going on, man? Using Duolingo right now. What do you recommend for us young brothers, Fly? I recommend you make a 10-year plan. That's what I recommend. If you're watching this later, maybe you're not here right now, make a 10-year plan because that's what I did. I made a 10-year plan. I said, you know what? I'm not going to rush buying a house right now. I'm not going to rush getting married right now. I'm not going to rush having kids right now. I'm going to make a 10-year plan where I can party as much as I want right now, but still stack money. The first thing, stack money so that when that 10 years is up, I can make that plan and buy my first investment property that I can live in for free. That's what I suggest you guys do. 10-year plan. Duolingo 30-day streak. That's nice. That is nice. Pros and teenager action. No, they definitely don't. I mean, here's the thing, Jay Fresh. Pros in Colombia are legal. It's legal. It's legal to be a professional in Colombia. It's a legal thing. So you got to understand that even though it's legal, they're not going to just come out and tell you, oh, this is how much I want on the thing. They're going to say, hey, give me your WhatsApp. Let's talk on WhatsApp. Tootsies make them turn to the max. Okay. I'm going to go get them, see if I can find me some Tootsies now. Charles Banks, what's going on, man? Tootsies, everybody looking. What are your experiences with pros in Jamaica, Bahamas, Trinidad, more Afro-Caribbean countries? I didn't have any pros in Jamaica. In Jamaica, I lucked up and found a woman on Tagged. I haven't been to Bahamas yet. In Trinidad, once again, I didn't have any pros in Trinidad. I went there in Carnival. So it was like it was just out there. Everything was out there, and I end up kicking it with this woman who lives in Trinidad, who had a house in Trinidad. So I didn't get no pros there. I don't think any really more Afrocentric countries except for Cuba. Cuba is, for those that don't know, Cuba is an Afrocentric Caribbean country. It is an Afrocentric Caribbean country. So Cuba is the only place where I've had pros, and that experience was amazing. Matter of fact, in all honesty, Cuba was my first international threesome I've ever had. It's not the last, but it was the first international threesome I ever had. And definitely not more expensive. Cuba is definitely probably the least expensive place for pros. I'm leaving it out there. If I go there this weekend, can I still have fun? If you go where? If you go to Colombia this weekend, yes. If you go to Colombia this weekend, I'm sure you can still have fun. That's not even a wow. All right, let's see. Trying to get to the end of this message. All right, we almost there. We almost at the end of the messages, and then we out of here. Let's see if we can finish before 2 hours. Went to Cuba. Food was super mediocre. Yes. Don't need clubs to have fun. You definitely don't. I was in Cartagena 3 weeks and didn't go to clubs. There's a lot of activities in Cartagena. Definitely don't need clubs, but it's a useful thing. Don't go on Tinder. Don't go on Tinder if your picture's not top notch. Get a professional photo taken. It works. It helps, but I don't know. Really, when it comes to Colombia, it don't even really matter. Why Costa Rica not a hotspot topic? Because Costa Rica is expensive, and also Costa Rica is more Americanized than a lot of places. It may be more Americanized than DR because there's way more expats in Costa Rica than almost any other South American or Central America country. Mr. Method, what's up, man? I'm from England, bro. I've been watching your content for a while. Would definitely like to travel with you and your boys one day. Listen, bro, once England open back up, man, hopefully I'll be on the road and everybody we'll link up or something because I'm gonna try to come back to England. All right, go pee. Turn the light on, go pee. Once England open up, yeah, I'm definitely gonna come back. I really enjoyed myself in England and London too. Is your guide to Cuba updated to the new rules due to COVID? No, it's not updated to the new rules due to COVID because in Cuba is kind of excommunicated from the world, right? Cuba is going to still have, my guide is still going to work. The only thing is that a lot of spots might not be open. Yes, son. Good. Pull your pants up, go to sleep. It's bedtime, bro. All right, but here's like, so the guide for Cuba will still work. All my guides will always work because what is or what was before will always be in the future. People always revert to some sense of normality. And so my guides will always be relevant. The things that do change will be, the only thing I know that changed to Cuba since the COVID was that you can no longer fly anywhere but Havana. That's the only thing that I've seen that change. You still can get there with out of the United States. You still can get pros. You still can go there and stay at Airbnbs for $35. You still can't stay at hotels if you're a United States citizen, and you still want to exchange your money. Nothing else has changed in Cuba except for them closing the main clubs. All right, let me see. What's your favorite Latin country? Colombia. Well, it's favorite for different reasons. Colombia, if all the sliders is on, Colombia will have all the sliders for me. If I say my favorite for adventure, it would be Costa Rica. If I say favorite for the most beautiful women as far as look wise, I would say Brazil. If I say for the cheapest of prices, it would be Cuba. If I say for the best of food, it would be Brazil probably. But Colombia has the best sliders. What's good? I'm trying to tap in with that Colombian trip. Listen, like I said, man, next month on the 10th, I'm heading out there and get that little nose up test. It's gonna suck, but you know, sometimes you gotta do things. Keymaker. I heard there will be a curfew in Cartagena. If there's a curfew, it's gonna be like 12 o'clock. And the best thing is that if there is a curfew, I'm only gonna be there for 3 days. I'm going to be there for 3 nights rather. Like this is why my trip to Cartagena this time isn't that long. If you check my other videos when I went to Barranquilla or Cartagena before, it was a whole week and a half, almost 2 weeks I was there. So this time I shortened it because I didn't want to get stuck within a quarantine. So if I'm doing quarantine, it's only going to be for 3 days and or curfew, my fault. It's only going to be for 3 days and I'm going to end up going to the next place. Skipped over that info and passport. Swaggy. What's the time? I almost done. What's going on, K Hall? And appreciate you for stopping by, man. Let me see. 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. I'm cool with 10 a.m. 10 p.m. curfew. I'm cool with that. In Colombia, at least. Not here. But in Colombia, I'm cool with 10 p.m. I can move around before 10 p.m. Kids are cheaper. Yes. Floyd, yeah, that's a fact. Guys, what's going on, man? Oh man. Nah, listen. They ain't after me, bro. If you ain't watched that madness that happened today, she ain't after me. Savages and investment kids. MG Toe, what's going on? It is, man. It definitely is. Or inheritance. He hit it right on the spot. Let me see. Flyboy out here buying multiple property, definitely, man. All right, let's see. It's like $100,000 for a good condo in Barranquilla. No. If you want like a 2 or 3 bedroom in Barranquilla, or you want a three bedroom in Barranquilla, it's going to be like $100,000. However, if you want a 1 bedroom in Barranquilla, you can go anywhere. I'm only talking about the north of Barranquilla because I'm not going to invest anywhere that's not north of Barranquilla. I'm specifically talking about the 84th Street, close to Rio Mar area. You're talking about $45,000 to $60,000 for a 1 bedroom in that area. Perfect place. That's my thing. And with refinancing in the future, my Miami property, put it this way. I brought my Miami property in October for $20,000 less than what it appraised for. My Miami property now is worth $10,000 higher, and it's only been 2 months. When I go, because they only go by Zillow now. They don't even go by what it appraised for anymore because they don't want to walk into the building. It is not my Miami property. I bought for $163,000, right? $163,000. It is now worth $210,000, and I feel as though in 3 or 4 years it'll be worth maybe $250,000, maybe $240,000. And at that time, I'll tell them that I'm moving into it, and I will want to I'll refinance it so it's 20% down rather than the 30% I have or 40% will be. And then I'll take that $40,000 out and put that in to buying a place in Barranquilla. That's my plan. 5-year plan. You got it, man. All right, let me see. Couple more questions left. Let's go. Can you still fun with girls under curfew? Of course, man. Of course. Cartagena is so small. Of course, man. Without a doubt. Airbnb or hotel when you go to Colombia. Airbnb. Like I said, I showed them last week the Airbnbs I stayed at, but yeah. Do you walk around with a lame phone to avoid getting? I don't. I just don't walk around at night with my phone by myself, just showing it. Not for a long time. I don't know how to answer that really, because I do sometimes be on my phone at night, just going like this for a little bit, then I put it back in my pocket. Like I'm not like walking down the street just doing it. I'll do this, get a couple of views, put it in my pocket. If I'm talking to a girl, I'll do like this and then put it back in my pocket. But if I'm in a crowd or something, it's always in my pocket. Cuba's an option too, but it's gonna be a short-term option because Cuba going through it too right now. So I'm out here in Waikiki living. See, I know you got the weather, it's a little bit harder for women, for certain people, but yeah, it's not what I thought it would be at all. Thoughts on Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico is good, but right now Puerto Rico is so backed up. First of all, Puerto Rico's a little bit messed up because it had the big storm. Then it never recovered from the storm, and then COVID hit, so it's tough right now. They got a lot of restrictions. I'm going to try to come to Colombia with you guys, but I need a vet to show me the ropes first. Costa Rica is like $7 a meal. Same meal in Colombia is like $3. That's a fact. What country should I visit first? Dominican Republic. If your first international trip, definitely Dominican Republic. And how common is it to meet retired pros 25 plus in Latin American coming off regular girlfriends? It is very common, but not at 25 years and plus, at 35 years and plus, because 25 to 35 is their prime pro age. And that, my friends, is the show. We went 2 hours long, but we answered everybody's question, got to everybody. Nobody got skipped. I appreciate you guys for coming. It's your boy FRE$H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. Peace.